Noticing the opportunity to make winning captures is a critical skill to develop as a chess player. Capture my rook on c5 with your bishop. Rooks are worth 5 pawns, while bishops are only worth 3. Even though my rook was defended, this was an advantageous exchange for you. My rook is defended by my king. However, you should still capture it with your knight. Like in the previous example, you have captured my rook with a lower value piece. Your knight was worth 3 pawns, while my rook was worth 5. You gained 2 pawns worth of material with this exchange and emerged with the better position. Move your rook from d4 to d8. Now the only way for me to escape check is to block with my queen. My queen is worth 9 pawns. Capture her with your rook. I recapture, of course. I lost my queen, you lost a rook. This exchange netted you 4 pawns worth of material and left you with a superior position. My rook on e8 is defended by my other rook. However, it is attacked by both of your rooks. Capture my rook. Because you had more attackers than I had defenders, this is not going to go well for me. I recaptured, but now your 2 attackers beat my 1 defender, so you won that battle. And by the way, the game, I'm in checkmate. My rook on f8 is defended twice, by my queen and by my other rook, but it is attacked 3 times, by your queen and both your rooks. My only legal move is to recapture your queen. Now this should look familiar. 2 attackers, 1 defender. I am in check, and again my only move is to recapture. Deliver the final blow. Checkmate. Your 3 attackers overwhelmed my 2 defenders. Here's another counting example. Your queen and bishop both attack my knight on c6, which has only 1 defender. I am in check, and will recapture your bishop on c6 to escape check. Your queen can complete the attack. We each lost a bishop, but you also got my knight. We chess players would say you won my knight in that series of games. Your bishop on f3 can capture my knight on h5 or my rook on b7. While the rook is worth more, it is defended, so you would lose your bishop in the bargain. The better deal is to capture my knight. My knight was worth 3 pawns. If you had captured my rook instead, you would have netted only 2 pawns worth. Count the number of attackers and defenders on the square d5. Your pawn, knight, and queen are all attacking it. However, I am only defending it twice, with my knight and queen. Capture the pawn with your pawn. It is usually a good idea to begin a series of captures by capturing with your least valuable piece first. Without counting your resources, I hastily recaptured. Now you can capture my knight. You won my knight, and gained a superior position by making this winning capture. My knight is defended. Is it worth losing a rook to capture it? In this case, yes, let's see why. You captured my knight. Now I will capture your rook. So far, I'm ahead by 2 pawns worth of material, but you can capture my bishop. You captured my knight and bishop, gaining 6 pawns, while I captured your rook, which is worth 5. visualize the captures ahead of time, you can see who will benefit most. Let's test what you've learned. In this position, your knight can capture either my rook or my bishop. Which capture is best? That's it. By capturing my undefended bishop, you have gained 3 pawns. This is more than you would have gained by capturing my defended rook. Your rook is attacking both my queen and rook. Which one should you capture? That's it. Capturing the queen is almost always a good idea. You exchanged your rook for my queen and gained 4 pawns worth of material. Your bishop is attacking both my knight and my rook. Which one should you capture? Nicely done. Your bishop was worth 3 pawns and my rook was worth 5. You gained 2 pawns worth of material. Your superior army will go on to win. Can you spot the best move in this position? You spotted it. Since my king is in check, I have no option other than to recapture your rook. We've seen situations like this before. Well done. You had 2 attackers on my rook and I only had 1 defender. My king is checkmated since my knight cannot capture or block. In this position, you have a powerful battery on a diagonal. How should you use it? Indeed. What now? Well played. Your 2 attackers overpowered my 1 defender. My bishop is attacking your queen while my pawn attacks your knight. Can you solve both problems with 1 move? Very good. You have extracted your knight from danger, saved your queen, and captured a piece. What should you play now? Great job. I think you're getting the hang of this. Let's look at another one. You have 2 captures to choose from. Which is best? Indeed, my bishop was undefended. Well played. This is an interesting problem. It appears that all of my pieces are adequately defended. But are they? Naturally, I will capture your rook with my knight. And now? Gaining 2 pieces for a rook was the right idea here. Nice job finding it. You have a powerful battery on the D-file Abishresh Tanwa. Count the attackers and defenders, and choose your move wisely. That's it. And a classic example of 2 attackers versus 1 defender. Let's look at another example. Again, you have a powerful battery, but is it safe to capture? Yes, even though my knight will capture your rook. Your response will leave you with the stronger army. A bishop and knight are worth more than a rook, so this was a profitable exchange for you. Well done. Which of your pieces should you use to capture my bishop? That's it. Since your queen and knight are both attacking my bishop, you will be able to overwhelm my defense. Your move. Good. Can you spot the best move in this position? Indeed. Your bishop and queen are lined up in a battery. I recapture your move. Well done. You are becoming skilled at spotting winning captures. Do you see any opportunities here? Nice move. What's the best move to make? Good move. With this capture, you gained 6 pawns worth of material. My queen was worth 9, while your bishop was worth only 3. More pieces present more problems. Do you see the solution? Okay, my king is in check and I must recapture your knight. What should you play now? Nice job seeing the solution to this one. There are several captures that you could play here. Which is best? That is a capture, but my queen can capture back. And now we have exchanged bishops, but you missed the chance to make a more valuable capture. Keep looking. There are several captures that you could play here. Which is best? Your bishop dispatched my rook from all the way across the board. Nice job spotting this one. This one might be tricky for you. You're developing a keen eye. My king and queen were only defending my pawn twice, whereas your queen and 2 rooks were attacking it 3 times. What should you play now? Well played. You have won my queen and a pawn for your rook. All right, here's your final challenge. Let's say I do this. There are 5 distinct captures you could make. Applying everything we've learned, can you find a way to get an advantage? Reasonable. And now? What if I capture your rook? Your move. This was a difficult problem. Excellent job working through it. Assessing the value of attackers and defenders is one of the fundamental skills in chess, and you made good progress today. Well done.